Cultures from all over the world have helped shape District 7. From the restaurants to the businesses, this place has become a refuge for people from all backgrounds. And for Senator Anna Kaplan, this district is a place she is proud to see as a haven and a home.
Welcome, Morgan.
Thank you.
To Great Neck. This is actually where I reside, and you're in for a big treat. I'm going to introduce you to a lot of Persian food, which is basically my traditions and my background. Some of this is also influence of Israel, kosher food, which is baba ganoush and tahina and hummus. So we eat those with a little bit of the bread. Very Middle Eastern, Israeli, also Persians. And some fried cigars and stuffing.
We'll take some hummus.
Yes.
Ooh, all about that. And a little bit of this red stuff because that looks good.
I was 13 years old when I left Iran. I left with 39 other kids. My parents were not able to come, and it took about 2 years till they were able to come. So I lived with Jewish families through UJA, and I came through the great Rebbe from Crown Heights, Rabbi Lubavitcher Rebbe. And once my parents were able to come, we all reunited, my entire family, and we all applied for political asylum and became green card holders and then American citizens.
Wow, that is incredible. So how has it been here for your family and for you?
Amazing. We've had opportunities available to us that we probably would not have any other part of the world. And I'm really grateful for those opportunities. And had you told me 10 years ago I was going to run for office, I would have told you you're just crazy. Yeah. You don't know what you're talking about. But I have to tell you, I'm really blessed for my life, for all my opportunities. And I ran for office because I wanted to be that voice for people who don't have a voice, and to make sure those opportunities are available to others just like me. And what we pass doesn't just affect one neighborhood or one village or one town. It affects the entire state. 19 million people who live and call New York State their home. And we need to make sure that we're always in forefront and pass legislations that really affect people's lives, daily lives. And I'm just really blessed to be part of that. The next plate that I'd like to introduce you to is gondi. That's one of our prime food for Friday night. When we gather at our parents' home or our siblings' home, we celebrate Shabbat together. And gondi is front and center. You start with that.
Really? Should we try one?
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome. Perfect.
And every region makes gondi a little bit differently than others.
Okay.
But it's not a Friday night without a gondi.
So what's inside of it? It's yellow.
Chickpeas.
Okay.
And ground chicken.
Yum. Okay.
And cardamom. A lot of different spices.
Yeah. So food is a huge part of your culture and your family.
It is. We have food at all of our gatherings. Hopefully always celebration. But even at the times that someone has passed away and we gather to say prayers, we end it with food. Yes, food is a very big part of our culture. And we show love through food.
Yeah. Well, and you have brought diversity to the Senate floor. You brought Nowruz to the Capitol for the first time ever, and it was celebrated, which is a Persian New Year. How do you feel like the senators kind of reacted when you brought out all the traditional food and decorating items and all of that?
I think it was really welcomed. It was a big hit. People have been really welcoming, and they want to know more about the different traditions and different customs. And as an Iranian Jewish person, I can tell you, Iran has a very rich history. And I'm honored to have been able to bring that and share that with a lot of my colleagues.
So explain a little bit of everything to me here.
So this is Persian food in a nutshell. The kebabs are really big staple.
Okay.
We have the lamb kebab, which is ground lamb. We have beef, which is in terms of like sort of closest to steak.
Yum.
We have the chicken,
Okay.
and we marinate it with saffron. That's why it's
Yellow.
beautiful orange yellow color. We're known for our rices. Many different rice versions. The basic white basmati rice.
Yum.
Then we have the dill rice, which really pairs very well with fish
Oh, okay.
and seafood.
Yeah.
We have one of my favorites, sour cherry rice.
Yum. I love cherries.
And
Yeah.
then we also have the sweet rice, which is made out of the orange peel and nuts. And that's a sweet rice which we traditionally make for celebrations.
That's awesome.
And of course, we also have stews. Those are a big staple in our food.
So which part do I put on my plate first, mostly?
So I'm going to serve you some first Persian rice.
Oh, awesome.
First staple.
Ooh.
And as you can see, the little orange, again, that's saffron. So I would love to cut a lot of pieces of everything. You should try a little bit of
Yes.
everything.
What was one of the reasons why you kind of drove you to be the chair of the commerce and small businesses?
As a councilwoman, I represented 2 main streets, and I see businesses come and go. And small businesses, especially when they're starting, it's very hard for them to sort of lift themselves up to get to the next level or to survive even. But I think it's really important to send that message that our downtowns are really a vital part of our communities. And we need to go out and shop local and help those businesses thrive, because they in fact also hire local people, and it's also nice to have a community. You don't have a community unless you have a downtown.
Yeah.
That's the middle class of America. And in order for us to thrive, we need to help middle class. To give you a little window as to who I am and where I come from and my traditions, and I would love to show you more of my district.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So I wanted to welcome you and all your viewers to Town of North Hempstead, Senate District 7, Port Washington.
Now you have tour boats, you have charter boats, you have fishing. How do you keep the water so clean?
Well, I can tell you it has always been a very big effort to get funding, whether it's from federal government, whether it's from the state. We take pride in our water, and we want to make sure that we keep it clean and we get the fish to come back. There was a time that it wasn't so clean, but we've made a very big effort.
And you guys took one step in doing that by passing the bill to prevent oil drilling off the coast forever.
That's right. That's right. I have to tell you, this community is also very much in support of anything that we can do with reducing our carbon footprint.
Now, a lot of the businesses here, you can tell, have been here for quite a while for some of them, but I still see a couple new businesses. So how are you guys promoting small businesses in an area that's been here for years?
I have to say, I give a lot of credit to the residents here. They take pride in their small businesses. As a head of commerce, chair of commerce, I think it's a very important thing for us in state of New York to do whatever we can to enable small businesses to be able to stay in the communities that we know.
One of the things you guys did accomplish for small businesses in the Senate was to create kind of a safety net.
We know that regulations are very, very much part of the business in New York. And some of those regulations are very daunting for small businesses. And sometimes they make mistakes. So this regulation, it actually allows them a do-over without being penalized. So allows them to forego the first round and just start like sort of fresh. We want to make sure that people know what they can do and what they can't do. But if they're making a simple mistake, we shouldn't penalize them in the beginning, especially when it's a small business that's really trying to build themselves. And any help we can give them at that start would be, I think, very useful. We are the greatest state. And, the song that says, if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. I truly believe that. We have some of the best of everything. And we're a state that everybody looks up to. And to be part of this and to be a senator for this district in New York State Senate, it is really a privilege for me.